Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to another class. The topic for today is future continuous, and the objective is to analyze the use and structure of future continuous. But first of all, what did we learn the last week? Very good. We learned about the future with will, may, might, be going to, present continuous, and so on, right? Do you remember when do we use will for predictions? Excellent. We use will for predictions when we want to make a prediction without evidence, right? Okay. Now, when do we use future continuous, and what is the structure? When do we use future continuous? We use for actions in progress at a time in the future. And also we use for interrupted actions in the future and parallel actions in the future, right? For example, I will be meeting Tom this Saturday, right? This is an action in progress, right? And also here we have an interruption. She will be waiting for you when you arrive. When you arrive in present simple, of course, right? Present simple. This present simple interrupts the future continuous, right? And parallel actions like Sam will be dancing while Paul will be singing, right? Two actions that happen at the same time, okay? Now, what is the structure? As you can see here, the positive structure is subject plus will plus be plus verb in ing form. Or it says present participle or gerund or so on, right? For example, I will be singing in the concert tomorrow. And also we can use the contraction double L, right? She'll be waiting for you. And the negative form, subject plus will plus not plus be plus verb in ing form, right? And here we have an example. I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. And we can use the contraction will not, won't. As you can see here, she won't be waiting for you, right? And the question form, remember when we have to make the question form, we have to use the auxiliary at the beginning of the question, right? Like will plus subject plus be plus verb in ing form, right? For example, will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? Or will she be waiting for you? Right? Okay. Here we have more examples. Number 1. The baby will be sleeping. Remember ing form? And here we don't use contractions. In the afternoon, yeah? I'll. Here we have the contraction of will, be, and seeing with ing form. I'll be seeing you this time next month. Number 3, she won't. Here we have the negative form, right, of will plus not. She won't be watching the news at 8, right? Number 4, she will be traveling around the world the next week. This next week, right? Number 5, she will be studying at the library tonight. And number 6, it will be drinking milk tomorrow. Number 7 is a WH question. We have to use the WH question plus will plus verb be waiting for me when I arrive in the Paris. Do you remember in this case? We are asking for the subject. When we are asking for the subject, we don't have to use the subject form, right? And also we have number 8. In an hour, I'll. Here we have the contraction. Still be ironing my clothes. And number 9, I will be helping Alex tomorrow. And number 10, won't we cleaning the kitchen tomorrow in the afternoon? As you can see here, we can use negative questions too, right? Interesting, right? Okay, now, here we have some future continuous time expression. We have time expressions like this time tomorrow, this time next week, this time on Monday, or next Monday, like next Saturday, right? And we also can use at night, tomorrow, at 10, next Tuesday, and so on. And we have in 2 weekends, in 2 weekends time, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, right? And also we use when, while, when we have the interrupted action, while when we have parallel actions that are actions that happen at the same time, and but this time tomorrow, right? Okay, my dear students. Now we are going to do some exercises, right? Here we have to write the correct form of the verb that we have in the parentheses, right? For example, here we have sample is the same of example, right? Okay. I study in Paris next year. I will be studying, or I am going to be studying. Which one? I will be studying, right? We are going to use the future continuous structure, right? For example, in this sentence, we have the subject. It is George. George will be work, ing form, working, when we are there, right? Period. George will be working when we are there, right? Very good. Number 2. You, as you can see, it is negative. You won't be making much money in this new job, right? Period. And we have the other one, number 3. They will be, here we have they will be sad. Excuse me. Sad when you leave, right? Very good. Now, in this case, I want you to complete exercise number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 with the present future continuous structure, okay? Okay, my dear students, have a nice day. But first of all, before I say bye, do you remember that we have a 4-term evaluation that we missed, right? Because of that, we are going to socialize 5 questions of the question bank, right? Each day. At the end of the week, we are going to have 25 questions, right? Okay. A ver, chicos, tenemos pendiente aún la prueba de cuarto parcial, así que cada día voy a ir socializando con ustedes las 5 preguntas de la prueba de cuarto parcial, ¿sí? Entonces, hoy día vamos a socializar 5 y mañana 5 y así, hasta el viernes que vamos a tener las 25 preguntas visibles que son del cuestionario, ¿ok? As you can see here, we have a reading exercise. Como pueden ver ustedes, aquí tenemos un ejercicio de reading, ¿sí? Vamos a leer. Hay muchas preguntas, son 5 preguntas de esta lectura, ¿ya? Dice, read through the text and choose one answer for each question, right? Pet doctor. There's an old saying in the theater world. Let me see. Wait. Let me see. No, this is the last reading, right? Wait a minute. Here we have another one. Here, yeah, here. Okay, for each question, choose the correct answer. In this part, you have to choose the correct meaning, right? For example, clothes on sale cannot be returned. Try them on before you buy them. What does it mean? It means that if you buy something that's too big, you can't bring it back. There isn't anywhere for customers to try on clothes here. No. The sale will end soon, so you should buy clothes soon. No. The first one. If you buy something that is too big, you can't bring it back. Si se compran algo más grande, no pueden devolverlo. ¿Por qué? Dice que no hay devoluciones, ¿ok? Now, number 2. We have heating comes on between 7 and 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. Please do not try to change these times, right? It means that don't try to turn on the heating between 10 and 4 p.m. Someone will come here to turn on the heating. The heating may not come on every morning. Which one? Of course, the first one. 10 to 4, right? 10 and to 4, right? Okay, now, here we have a reading. Yep. In this reading, we have 3 girls. And these 3 girls have different information, right? For example, we did Jean, right? We did lots of team sports at the school, like football, volleyball, and hockey. But I'm not very fast or strong, so I couldn't hit or kick a ball hard. Often, members of my team laughed at me, and so I stopped playing sports as soon as I could because it upset me. But later, I learned that you can get exercise without other people around. Now, I sometimes go cycling, swimming, and running, but always on my own. Then no one can get mad at me when I'm slow, right? Do you got this information? Okay, now Laura, right? Laura, I used to do every sport I could when I was at the school. I love exercise, and I also like being a member of a team. We had some great times together. We traveled to matches by bus and parties when we went. Then I was in a terrible car accident 3 years ago, and I hurt my leg. It's better. It's made me really unhappy. The only sport I can do is fishing, and that's so boring. But a friend of mine has suggested going sailing. It sounds fun, so I think I'll try that, okay? And now we're going to read about Thea. Thea, I don't mind team sports. I'm quite good at basketball and cricket, but I prefer doing sports when they aren't lost of other people making noise, laughing and telling jokes. That's why I like surfing. It's just me and the sea and a few other people who also like quiet. Beautiful places. I think I would enjoy horse riding and skiing too. For the same reason, but those sports are expensive. I already spent a lot traveling to different beaches with my board. Right? Okay, the first question. The first question is, who doesn't have enough money to try sports that she's still in? Which one? Very good. Thea says, excuse me. Thea says, the sports are very expensive, right? Expensive, caros. She doesn't have enough money, right? The second question. Who is unable to do the sport that she enjoyed in the past? Who is unable to do the sport that she enjoyed in the past? Which one? Laura, right? Laura had an accident, right? She can't do that anymore, right? Okay, number 5. Who made a lot of friends by doing sports? Which one? Very good, it's Laura, and that's it. Okay, only 5 questions for today. Tomorrow we are going to have 5 more, okay? Okay, my dear students, have a nice day. Don't forget to do the homework, the 5 exercises, and also to copy the question bank in your notebook. Bye!